1. Alto, from the Italian word alto, meaning high, originally referred to the highest male voice part in early choral music. 1. Today, it commonly denotes the lowest female singing voice in choral and ensemble music. 2. In mixed choirs, the alto line is sung by women, and in some cases, countertenors, men singing in falsetto, or young boys. Range. 1. The typical range for an alto voice is F3 to F5, though this can vary with individual singers. 1. Some altos may extend slightly below or above this range. 2. Chest voice, often utilized for the lower notes. 3. Head voice, used for the higher end of the range, though not as extensively as sopranos. Characteristics of the alto voice tone quality, timbre. 1. Rich, warm, and often darker in tone compared to higher voice types. 2. Versatile, allowing for both powerful and subtle performances. Strengths. 1. Excellent at harmonizing and blending with other voice parts. 2. Known for providing depth and texture in choral settings. Challenges. 1. Maintaining a consistent tone across the range, especially in transitions between chest and head voice. 2. Standing out in solo performances, as the range and timbre are naturally less bright. Roles and uses of the alto voice choral music. 1. Primary role. The alto part typically supports harmonies and bridges the gap between the soprano, higher, and tenor, lower lines. 2. Often carries the emotional weight in pieces due to its grounded and resonant tone. Opera. 1. True alto roles in opera are rare, as most roles are written for contralto, a lower range, or mezzo-soprano. 2. However, some operatic ensembles may require altos in their choruses. Solo performance. 1. While not as common as sopranos in leading roles, alto solos often appear in classical works like Bach's oratorios or Handel's Messiah, and jazz and pop music, where the alto's timbre can bring soulful richness. Pop and contemporary music. 1. Altos are well represented in contemporary music. 1. Their lower, resonant tones are well suited to soul, R&B, and jazz. 2. Famous alto artists include Adele, Tracy Chapman, and Amy Winehouse. Developing the alto voice warm-ups. 1. Descending scales helps establish confidence in the lower range. 2. Humming focuses on resonance in the chest voice. Range building. 1. Practice transitioning smoothly between registers. 2. Extend both higher and lower ends gradually with scales and arpeggios. Articulation. 1. Work on clarity and articulation, especially when harmonizing, to ensure balance in group performances. Breath support. 1. Long note sustains are essential for building stamina and evenness in tone. Famous alto singers. Some well-known altos include 1. Classical, choral. Marian Anderson, Eula Beale. 2. Jazz, blues. Billie Holiday, Nina Simone. 3. Pop or rock. Tracy Chapman, Cher, Annie Lennox. 4. R&B, soul. Toni Braxton, Anita Baker. Tips for altos in performance. 1. Embrace the harmony. As an alto, you're often the glue that holds an ensemble together. 1. Prioritize blending. 2. Choose repertoire wisely. Pick songs or pieces that highlight the richness of your voice. 3. Experiment with genres. The alto voice shines in many styles, from choral to jazz, pop, and soul. Would you like suggestions for specific pieces or exercises tailored to your alto voice? 4OU said, yes, please. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT exercises and repertoire suggestions for altos below are tailored exercises to enhance your alto voice and song recommendations across genres to showcase your range and style. Exercises for altos. 1. Warm-up and resonance. Humming scales. Hum up and down a scale, focusing on resonance in your chest and head. 1. Keep the sound rich and forward in the mask area, around the nose and cheekbones. Example. Start on G3 and hum up to D4, then return. 2. Range development descending scales. Begin at your highest comfortable note and slide down smoothly to your lowest. This builds control over transitions between head and chest voice. Example. Sing ah starting at A4, descending to F3. Chest voice strengthening. Sing short, low phrases like ha 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 on a comfortable low note to strengthen your chest voice without strain. 3. Breath control. 1. Sustained notes. Sing a single note in your mid-range, C4 or G3, and hold it as long as possible, focusing on even tone and steady airflow. 2. Crescendo, decrescendo. Sing a sustained note, gradually increasing volume, crescendo, and then softening, decrescendo, to develop dynamic control. 4. Flexibility and agility. 1. Arpeggios. Sing broken chords like C, E, G, E, C, starting low and moving higher. 1. Use vowels like ah or oo for smooth transitions. 2. Melodic runs. Practice runs or scales from songs in your repertoire, like a phrase from Handel's Messiah. Repertoire suggestions for altos choral, classic. He shall feed his flock from Handel's Messiah. 1. A gentle, lyrical piece perfect for demonstrating breath control and warmth. Pai Jesu from Fauré's Requiem. 1. A hauntingly beautiful piece showcasing emotional depth. Ave Maria by Camille Saint-Saëns. 1. Highlights the smooth, resonant quality of the alto voice. Opera art song. O thou that tellest good tidings to Zion, from Handel's Messiah. 1. Ideal for agility and expressive interpretation. Where Chorals Lie by Elgar. 1. An art song that emphasizes lyrical phrasing and control. Se Romeo t'uccise un figlio from Bellini's I Capuleri e I Montecchi. 1. A dramatic area for showing depth and expressiveness. Musical theater. Memory from Cats. 1. Highlights your lower range and ability to sustain emotional intensity. As Long as He Needs Me from Oliver. 1. Great for storytelling and expressing deep emotion. Send in the Clowns from A Little Night Music. 1. Perfect for showcasing your timbre and dynamic control. Pop, contemporary, Someone Like You by Adele. 1. A heartfelt ballad showcasing control over soft and loud dynamics. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. 1. Excellent for exploring soulful tones and subtle phrasing. Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin. 1. Brings out the rich, full-bodied quality of an alto voice. Jazz Standards, Summertime by George Gershwin. 1. Perfect for sultry, relaxed phrasing. Autumn Leaves. 1. Great for demonstrating control and emotive interpretation. Cry Me a River. 1. Highlights the darker, dramatic side of your alto voice.